friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about something that's very intimate, very special, very once in a lifetime kind of thing. And that's going to be talking to you guys about the first time I tried new different types of makeup. Why? What did you guys think we were going to be talking about today? Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about makeup that I tried for the first time that now I can't live without, but before I didn't even know was like a thing. I was a drugstore junkie growing up. My mom let me wear makeup and I was watching my mom wear makeup, but she never like did those extra umphs that's just normal now that I'm pretty sure 12-year-olds do. And it's gonna be makeup things that are just like normal to me now. And I'm referring to like basic stuff now, like highlighters, legit brows being done. There's stuff I didn't even know about. So today I'm going to talk to you about the first products that I ever used and kind of let you know, do I still use them or would I use them again? If you are new to my channel, I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below to see all of the fun, loud, crazy, different, unique videos that I put out every week. So I'm going to go back to the very, very beginning. Fade back to like probably middle school Nichole. And middle school Nichole loved makeup. Hell, elementary school Nichole loved makeup. But middle school Nichole is really where I upped my game. And I got my first eyeshadow brushes and wasn't using the little applicator that came with it. That was like revolutionary to me. And so I was at Walmart and I'm pretty sure these were in the clearance aisle and I don't even know the name brands, but these are like two shadow brushes. One is a shadow smudger that you can barely read it on anymore. And I don't even think this has anything written on it, or if it does, I don't know, but it's just a flat brush. So I'm pretty positive these were my actual first makeup brushes that I bought that weren't little tiny applicators, that weren't my fingers. Like, this was legit. I felt so grown up. I felt like such an artist doing my makeup like this. And my mom at first, she was like, what are those little paintbrushes? And I was like, no, they're makeup brushes, Mom. You should try them. Duh. You know, because we know everything. We're in middle school, right? Right. I cannot believe I still own these. I was actually looking through my brush collection over there and I was like, oh yeah, and I actually have used the flat brush kind of recently. I don't really use the smudge brush much anymore, but it is pretty dense. I could use it for like under the eyes, and because what I used to do is I used to use it as like a fluffy brush for the crease, but it doesn't really work for this looks I do now, but this could work for under here. I forgot about that, but still have these, kind of shocked, but these, yeah, brushes, probably middle school. So the next product I'm going to be talking to you about is concealer. When I was growing up, the main focus was the foundation because I was covering up all the acne. Because I have been very honest with you guys about my acne struggle. I've always had cystic acne. I even have some down here right now. Ugh. So I learned about concealer as a way to cover blemishes, not like to conceal and highlight and like brighten under the eyes. And I'm pretty positive this was one of the first ones I got, and this is the Physicians Formula, where one side is like the yellow for color correcting and the other side is just the concealer. I really liked this because I had read probably in a Teen Bop or some kind of, what were the other magazines? Like Marie Claire, maybe a Cosmo. I don't remember what magazine I would have read it in. But to like hide your blemishes better, like the redness, to use the yellow correcting or the green correcting. I can't remember which one it would have been. Maybe it was, I guess it was the green one. Opposite. Yeah, it would have been the green. But this was one of the first concealers I ever used. And I didn't like it at first because I had a hard time with the color correcting because I was trying to color correct when I was like middle school, high school, whatever it was. I've obviously gotten better at that. Thank you, makeup gods. But this was my first experience with concealer, and I started to understand, oh, I can use this side for other things. Shocker. I would highly recommend the Concealer Twins from Physician Formula. I've talked about this before on my channel. Love it. Still recommend this. Now, I have been honest with you guys that I have been an actor for most of my life. I did a lot of theater growing up. I've done some films. There's a lot of work that I have done, But it wasn't until I got really heavy duty into theater when I was, I guess, in high school, and I was starting to shape my brows. It's very serious. Actually, I was shaping my brows, I think, even in middle school, but I didn't use makeup on them. But when I got to high school and I was doing theater, I started to have that Ben Nye theater makeup, and that's when I learned about eyebrow makeup. And one time I think I severely overplucked one side. Something situational happened. I really can't remember what it was at this point, but I needed to fix it, and it was a moment where you're having like a teenage meltdown of, oh my god, my life is over, my eyebrows are falling out. They looked awful. So my mom took me to the store, and I guess she didn't know that drugstores actually did makeup for eyebrows. So she took me to like the mall, where we went to the cosmetics counter. It was very serious. It was a moment in time. And I'm pretty positive this was like a, I'll see if I can find a picture of it. It was a brown Estee Lauder brow makeup. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a thing? I can now put makeup on my eyebrows? It was kind of like a Marilyn Monroe moment where I was like, more places to put makeup? More places to put diamonds? Who knew?
No, no, my dear, she's quite right. Like so. It's a tiara.
You do wear it on your head. I just love finding new places to wear diamonds.
Definitely a Marilyn moment for me. I didn't know I could put more makeup on my face than I already was. So I thought I was so bougie doing makeup on my eyebrows, because like essentially nobody was in my high school in the Midwest. Who would have thought that? Oh, I don't know which one to do next, because there's two that were like game changers. All right, so I'm gonna save that one in a minute. So the next product I'm gonna be talking to you about is when I started watching YouTube videos. And if you guys are anything like me, you started watching YouTube videos like, I don't know, 2011, 2012, like people were brand new, but now they're huge YouTubers. Like we got Carly Bybel. At the time, I was really loving watching Megan Jessica Marie, Stephanie. There's a lot of different YouTubers that I was loving to watch. I tried to watch people that were similar skin tone and hair color to me so I could figure out how to do stuff. But they all had really fancy makeup that I didn't know what to do. And they kept using this thing called a setting spray. And I was broke as a joke. I was not going to be able to afford the MAC that I thought was called MAC Vicks. I thought it was Vicks. I always thought they were saying MAC Vicks Plus, like Vicks, like with medicine when you're sick. No, it's not MAC Vicks Plus, it's MAC Vicks Plus. But I knew I couldn't afford that. I didn't own any MAC products. I didn't even own MAC products until I started my YouTube channel, thanks to my dear friend SamBam89. But I found at the drugstore, oh my goodness, they have setting sprays there too. And my first one was the NYX Matte Finish Spray. I was obsessed with this because that's when I was realizing, oh, I can use this and spray it on my shadows, on my brushes, on my face. I went spray crazy. I think I got this like at a Nordstrom rack on some, I didn't even get it at a drugstore. Listen to me. I'm pretty sure I got it the first time because I'd heard about it on YouTube after everybody else was using MAC Vicks Plus. And I was like, oh, well, this is a cheaper version. I think this was like $7 or $8. And then once I started using this and I was so obsessed, I heard that there was the dewy version. So I went and I bought that and I wore it for the first time and people thought I was like a shining diamond because no one had ever seen that much dew on one face before because I was all like, give me all the spray. Yeah, a little ridiculous. But this was my first setting spray, obsessed. I still own it. Would I buy it again? Clearly, I bought it a couple times, but is it my favorite? No. But is it a good one for anyone that's wanting to figure out new makeup products like I'm talking about, like you've never ventured into anything like this? It's affordable, it's a good product. Is it the best on the market? No. But is it good enough? Yes, absolutely, especially for a beginner. Okay guys, so the next product I'm going to be talking to you about was a huge milestone in my makeup journey, in my makeup life, and feeling like a bougie potential YouTuber one day. Gosh, what move? I don't even know what year it was. Maybe 2013. Actually, it's on my Instagram. If you don't follow me there, you should go follow me there. But let me figure it out, because I got to tell you when I got this product, because now I just got to know. It was 2014 that I finally got this. This is what had been on the market for a while, I'm sure. I'm always late to the boat when it comes to fancy bougie things, but in 2014, I finally got, for Christmas, my very first Naked palette, and it was the Naked 3 palette. This was a gateway to me for palettes. Like I'd always had some drugstore quad or something like that, or maybe an e.l.f. with a little bit more product in it, but never anything what I considered luxury. Nothing that I would consider like some name brand that was worthy of a YouTube mention. Do you know what I mean? This was the first Gateway palette. I've not honestly touched it in probably a while because I've kind of moved away from like that rose gold color, because you guys know those pinky rosy gold shades were so big for makeup at that time. But it's like, this is something I'm probably never gonna part with, just because this is such nostalgia for me that this was the palette that I was like, I can buy this too. I can do what Carly Bybel does? What? That doesn't sound right. I'm pretty sure you have to like be extra special. No, anybody can own certain things. That's why it's almost kind of like silly the way I viewed YouTubers back in the day, because I just thought they were here, and I'm like, anybody can do it. Anybody can have a Naked 3 palette, anybody can do YouTube. Do it. If you want to do it, do it. That little general PSA for no reason other than the fact that's what this reminds me of. Real talk. Would I recommend you buy it? If you like these colors, go for it. I still like these colors, and every now and again I'll use one or two of the shades. I don't necessarily use it all for one look anymore like I used to, but I would recommend this palette. I haven't tried the first or second Naked palettes, but I've heard they're amazing. If you like those better, let me know in the comments below. Maybe that'll be an investment for me, but this one just has so much nostalgia. So yes, I would recommend it if you like those shades. I do like the Urban Decay formula pretty well. This for me was just a first that I still smile about when I look at it. And the last product I'm going to be talking to you about is kind of a weird thing, because I'm pretty sure, like I said, growing up, foundation was the base, the most important thing in my mind. Then I started learning about bronzers and things like that, eyebrows. I had never really known much about highlighters. I was like, sometimes I would get like a bronzer collection or something, and it would have a lighter shade in there that I would either use for my eyes or didn't really know what to do with it. So my first, like, I think official highlighter, and I think this is accurate, was in a BoxyCharm. And it wasn't a good highlighter, and it's really, really, really pink. You guys know I don't like blushes, so it's a little like, ew. It is the Very Dirty Packaging Now Vintage by Jessica Lebiskind pink highlighter. I'm pretty sure this was my first. I feel like this could be wrong, but I cannot honestly remember a time, even like in 2014 or 15. Is that true? I think blush and bronzer were the main things I'd use to like go on top, and powder on top of my face. I'm pretty sure highlighters really didn't come into my life until BoxyCharm. Who lives under a rock? Who? Me! And this is in some rose gold shade that is ungodly pink, that I put it on today just to be like, can you even see this? I don't know. Like, I mean, it was okay. I used it clearly because I hit pan on it, but clearly since discovering highlighters, how they work, how to apply them, the best way to apply them for this face, I've hardly touched it because I have so many better options now, but I am almost positive, if not positive, that this is the original highlighter on its own that I owned. It's kind of crazy. Would I recommend this? No, I wouldn't. To be perfectly honest, no. The only reason I have it is really because I have a YouTube channel and I may want to use it for something else or bring it up in a review, a Tom conversation, I don't know. But I would not recommend this. I do recommend highlighters. You guys know now I love highlighters. I feel like I was living under a rock before. But didn't really know about them until BoxyCharm. You saved me. Are there any makeup products that, or like makeup, I don't know, items that you didn't know existed? Like, I didn't know about eyebrows. I didn't know about highlighters. There's plenty of things I didn't know about. And then when I discovered them, became part of my everyday routine. Do you guys have anything like that? I know some of you have mentioned in the comments below that you're like, I'm new to makeup. I've only done the basics. I'll take any looks you want to give me. Tell me about the ones that you were like, oh, you can do that to your face? You can contour? You could put a highlight? You could do stuff? What? Tell me about those, because I'm so interested to know, and I probably feel you too. I mean, didn't even know you could use brushes for your eyeshadows, for crying in a bucket. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new to my channel, I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button. We are growing fast, and I am so appreciative of every single one of you. So thank you so much for going on this journey with me. I completely appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next video. And the next video, keep your eyes out, because I'm going to be doing one of the 2 looks you guys suggested in my past 2 videos. And I am so excited. Bye, friends.